Welcome everyone to what promises to be a pivotal NBA draft. The energy is palpable, the anticipation is high, and every team is looking to make the right moves to shape their future. Today, on draft day, June 26, 2025, the Los Angeles Lakers have made a move. The Lakers, a franchise steeped in history and known for its championship aspirations, are always under the microscope. Every decision they make is scrutinized, every transaction analyzed. At first glance, it might seem small, a minor ripple in the vast ocean of draft day trades. But don't let the size fool you, because it reveals a lot about their direction, their strategy, and their long-term vision for the team. This seemingly insignificant transaction speaks volumes about the Lakers' mindset. They've traded into the second round, a move that often goes unnoticed amidst the frenzy of the first-round selections. Specifically, acquiring the 45th overall pick from the Chicago Bulls. This pick, while not carrying the prestige of a lottery selection, represents an opportunity. For a team at a crossroads like the Lakers, every asset matters. They're at a point where they need to carefully evaluate their strengths and weaknesses and make strategic decisions to improve their roster. This isn't just about adding a player, it's about adding potential, about injecting new blood into the team's system. More importantly, it signals a shift in philosophy, a pivot toward building for the future, while still trying to compete in the present. It's a delicate balancing act, but one the Lakers are clearly attempting to navigate. The Lakers, with LeBron James and Lukadoncic, two of the biggest stars in the game, should be perennial contenders, aiming for nothing less than an NBA championship. But last season's early playoff exit exposed their flaws, revealing vulnerabilities that needed to be addressed. The team's performance fell short of expectations, and changes were necessary. This move is one of the first answers to how they'll address those shortcomings, a signal that the front office is actively seeking solutions. It's a proactive step towards rectifying the issues that plagued them last season. So, why care about a late second-round pick? What makes this seemingly insignificant acquisition noteworthy? Because it's a conscious effort to get younger, to infuse the roster with fresh talent and potential, to become more athletic, adding players who can run the floor, defend multiple positions, and bring a higher level of energy to the game. And perhaps most importantly, more cost-effective, finding value in undervalued assets. In today's NBA, managing the salary cap is crucial, and finding players who can contribute without breaking the bank is essential. The Lakers are seeking players who can grow with the team, developing their skills and contributing to the team's success over the long term, and provide the energy and depth they lacked, bolstering the bench and ensuring that the team can maintain its level of play throughout the entire game. It's not a blockbuster trade that will dominate headlines, but a foundational move, a building block for the future. Finding value where others aren't looking, identifying hidden gems that can contribute to the team's success. This trade is a puzzle piece, a small but significant addition to the larger picture of the Lakers' future, showing the Lakers are thinking beyond next season, that they're committed to building a sustainable contender for years to come. It's a small step, a seemingly minor transaction in the grand scheme of things, but it could be the first of many leading them back to the top, back to the championship glory that the Lakers and their fans so deeply crave. Let's look at the Lakers' current state. Pairing Lukadoncic with LeBron James raised expectations sky high. Both stars delivered individually, but the team often looked disjointed. The roster was filled with aging veterans on short-term deals, expensive, inconsistent, and lacking defensive intensity. The supporting cast lacked the youth and athleticism needed to compete with faster teams. Offensively, the Lakers relied too much on isolation from their stars, making them predictable. Depth was a major issue. When LeBron or Luka sat, the team struggled. The role players couldn't provide the spacing or defense needed. The result, a team that could win any night, but lacked the consistency and identity of a true contender. This set the stage for a postseason that exposed all these issues. Playoff hopes were high, but reality hit hard. The Lakers faced a young, athletic Thunder team in the first round. From Game 1, the Lakers' weaknesses were obvious. Slow perimeter defense, lack of secondary scoring, and over-reliance on their stars. The Thunder's energy overwhelmed the Lakers, who looked a step behind. LeBron and Luka had moments, but it wasn't enough. The series ended in 5 games, a swift, humbling exit. This loss forced the front office to rethink their win-now strategy. It was clear the Lakers needed youth, speed, and players on team-friendly contracts. The first-round loss became the catalyst for change. the team had to pivot, starting with this move to get back into the draft. The sting of defeat is fueling a new approach. Let's break down the trade. The Lakers acquired the 45th pick from the Bulls, sending cash and a future second-rounder in return. For the Bulls, cash and a future pick are valuable. For the Lakers, buying a draft pick is a smart investment. The Lakers used their financial muscle to add a young, cost-controlled player. The future pick is likely years away, less valuable to a team focused on winning now. It's a calculated risk. Get a player who can help soon, rather than waiting years for a future pick. The Lakers didn't give up any core players or major assets. This is a low-risk, high-upside move. It's a proactive step by the front office to improve around the margins, exactly what's needed after last season's disappointment. Trading for a draft pick marks a major shift for the Lakers. For years, they prioritized veterans, believing experience would win championships. That approach brought a title in 2020, but the league has changed. Older players are injury-prone and expensive, limiting flexibility. The Lakers became top-heavy and slow, exposed by younger teams. Now, they're pivoting to youth, players on cheap contracts who bring energy and athleticism. Young players can fill gaps in transition defense and rebounding. It's also about building for the future. LeBron won't play forever. Developing young talent ensures Luka has support for years to come. The Lakers are investing in long-term stability, not just quick fixes. The NBA draft is a night of high hopes and dreams realized. But for many fans, especially those following teams with later picks, the excitement can wane as the first round concludes. Some fans dismiss the 45th pick, viewing it as a throwaway or a player unlikely to make a significant impact. They might see it as a consolation prize, far removed from the lottery picks that dominate the headlines. But that perspective overlooks a crucial aspect of team building. Second-rounders can be hidden gems, diamonds in the rough waiting to be discovered and polished. History is filled with examples of players drafted outside the first round who went on to become all-stars, key contributors, and even franchise cornerstones. Nikola Jokic, a two-time MVP and one of the most unique players in NBA history, Draymond Green, the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors dynasty, and a defensive stalwart, and Chris Middleton, a multiple-time All-Star and vital piece of the Milwaukee Bucks championship run, were all second-round picks, defying expectations and exceeding the limitations often associated with their draft position. Their success stories serve as a reminder that talent evaluation and player development can unearth incredible value, even late in the draft. The value of a second-round pick lies in flexibility and low cost, offering teams a unique opportunity to add potential without significant financial risk. These picks come with no guaranteed contracts, providing more options for team management to assess the player's fit and potential before making a long-term commitment. The Lakers, for example, can sign the player to their active roster, immediately integrating him into the team's system and evaluating his performance in real game situations. They could also utilize a two-way deal, allowing the player to split time between the Lakers and their G League affiliate, fostering development while providing occasional NBA opportunities. Or, the Lakers can opt to let him develop overseas, honing his skills and gaining experience in a different basketball environment before bringing him back to the NBA. For a cap-strapped team constantly navigating financial constraints, this flexibility is a huge advantage, providing avenues to improve the roster without incurring significant costs. The Lakers aren't realistically looking for a superstar, a franchise-altering talent at pick number 45. Instead, they want a specialist, a player who excels in a specific area and can contribute to the team's success in a defined role. Or they might target a high-upside project, a player with raw talent and potential who can be molded into a valuable asset with proper coaching and development. A 3-and-D wing capable of knocking down shots from beyond the arc and defending multiple positions, or an athletic defender, someone who can guard the perimeter and protect the rim, would fill a major need on the Lakers roster, addressing specific weaknesses and complementing the existing talent. If they hit on this pick, selecting a player who exceeds expectations and contributes meaningfully, they get valuable production at a bargain price, a significant return on investment that can pay dividends for years to come. A solid rotation player on a minimum contract, someone who consistently contributes off the bench and provides valuable minutes, is a massive asset, a testament to smart drafting and effective player development. It frees up money under the salary cap, providing the flexibility to pursue stars or other impactful free agents in the future. This trade, acquiring the 45th pick, is a calculated bet, a strategic gamble with the potential for significant upside. It's a vote of confidence in the Lakers' scouting department and their player development program, trusting their ability to identify and nurture talent. The right pick, the player who perfectly fits the team's needs and exceeds expectations, could provide crucial surplus value, transforming a seemingly insignificant asset into a key component of the Lakers' success. Who might the Lakers target at 45? They'll look for players with at least one NBA-ready skill: shooting, defense, or athleticism. A polished college senior could provide reliable minutes right away, or they might draft a high-upside international prospect to develop overseas. Another option, a domestic athlete with raw tools, like a shot-blocking big or speedy guard. The Lakers' G League staff can help refine these prospects. The goal isn't to find a savior, but a puzzle piece who can grow into a valuable contributor. It's about fit, development, and upside. Every move is about maximizing LeBron and Luka's partnership. The supporting cast must accentuate their strengths: floor spacing, defense, and off-ball movement. The Lakers need shooters and smart cutters who thrive without the ball. A young, athletic player at 45 could provide spacing on a cheap contract. Defensively, the Lakers need versatile wings to guard the perimeter and fuel transition. LeBron and Luka aren't elite defenders, so energetic role players are essential. The Lakers aren't seeking another ball-dominant star, they need complementary pieces. This pick is a direct response to those needs. It's a smart step toward building a true contender. The right role players can make all the difference. In conclusion, the Lakers trade for the 45th pick, while seemingly a minor transaction in the grand scheme of NBA wheeling and dealing, is more than a minor move. It's a calculated step, a subtle shift in strategy that speaks volumes about the organization's long-term vision. It's a move that whispers of change, hinting at a departure from past approaches. It signals a new direction, a fresh perspective on how to build a championship-caliber team in the modern NBA. This isn't just about acquiring another player, it's about redefining the team's identity after a disappointing season. A season that exposed the flaws in the previous blueprint and highlighted the urgent need for a strategic overhaul. The frustration was palpable, the disappointment evident in every loss. The old strategy of expensive veterans failed, the gamble didn't pay off, and the team found itself burdened by hefty contracts and diminishing returns. The experiment proved unsustainable. Now it's about youth, a conscious decision to inject fresh blood and untapped potential into the roster. It's about building a foundation for sustained success, not just chasing short-term glory. Development and flexibility. Cultivating talent from within and creating a roster that can adapt to the ever-changing landscape of the NBA. This approach prioritizes growth, learning, and long-term viability. Adding a young player, a fresh face with hunger and drive, on a team-friendly deal, a contract that doesn't cripple the team's financial flexibility, brings energy and cap relief. It allows the team to explore other avenues for improvement without being constrained by exorbitant salaries. Whether it's a 3-and-D wing, a player who can knock down shots from beyond the arc and lock down opponents on the defensive end, or a high-upside athlete, a raw talent with the potential to develop into a star, the goal is a contributor who fits with LeBron and Luka, someone who complements their skill sets and enhances the team's overall chemistry. This is about building a complete team, a cohesive unit where every player understands their role and contributes to the collective success, not just collecting stars. It's about finding the right pieces that fit together seamlessly, creating a synergy that elevates the entire team. The path back to contention will take more moves, more strategic decisions, and calculated risks. But this is a smart start, a step in the right direction, a sign that the organization is committed to building a sustainable winning culture. It shows the front office is proactive, actively seeking opportunities to improve the team and address its weaknesses, and focused on both the present and future, balancing the need to compete now with the importance of building a foundation for long-term success. This trade could be the moment, the turning point. The Lakers began their pivot, their transformation, to a brighter, more sustainable future. A future where the Lakers are not just contenders, but a dominant force in the NBA for years to come.